The exceptional De Bruyne leads Manchester City to victory over Copenhagen in the Champions League. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola praised exceptional Kevin De Bruyne after the midfielder played a starring role in a 3-1 win over Copenhagen on Tuesday night, keeping the reigning Champions League champions on track to successfully defend their title. The Belgian midfielder was involved in all three of City's goals at the Parken Stadium, scoring the first in the 10th minute before Copenhagen equalized against the run of play through Magnus Madsson. Bernardo Silva restored City's lead before the end of the first half after De Bruyne crossed the ball and rushed to make a tackle, inadvertently sending the ball into the path of the midfielder in the penalty area. When the goalkeeper came out, Silva passed the ball with his left foot to the far corner. City were then forced to wait until stoppage time to add more punishment to the hosts when Phil Foden turned De Bruyne's pass into the net. De Bruyne was sidelined for 5 months due to a hamstring tear he suffered on the opening night of the English Premier League season in August. But since his return last month, the 32-year-old has scored twice and provided 7 assists in 7 matches. Guardiola said of De Bruyne's statistics, "Exceptional. The biggest players like to appear on the biggest stages. It's the moment of truth when you're in the round of 16 of the Champions League and we start well." The English champions have now won 11 successive matches in all competitions, and remain on course to repeat last season's treble, Champions League, Premier League and FA Cup. Copenhagen has not played any official match for 2 months since booking its place in the round of 16 by eliminating Manchester United and Galatasaray from the group stage. "They had a great performance in the group stage, so we had to respect them," De Bruyne said. "We started really well, but I think we made one mistake and they took advantage of it. We played a really good game. In the second half we created a lot of chances. We could have scored more and luckily in the end we scored the 3rd goal, so it's a small advantage now." This lack of match accuracy on the part of the Danish champions was evident in the early stages when City started strongly, and De Bruyne broke the deadlock in the 10th minute with a low shot from Foden's pass. Jack Grealish was surprisingly handed his 2nd start of the year by Guardiola, but the England international lasted just 15 minutes before withdrawing with a thigh injury. City had approximately 80% of the ball and did not allow Copenhagen to enter their half of the field except in the first 35 minutes, but they were forced to pay the price for one moment of confusion. Ederson's poor clearance was straight into the path of Mohamed Elyounoussi and his dipped shot fell to Madsson to mark his debut with a stunning volley from outside the box. City regained its composure and took the lead before the end of the first half. Madsson was unfortunate when his effort to clear the ball bounced off De Bruyne and went perfectly into Silva's path to go past Grabera. City finally got the 3rd goal that was supposed to decide the tie when the informed Foden scored his 15th goal of the season as City extended their unbeaten run in European competitions to 21 matches. Diaz decides the first leg in favor of Real Madrid. In the other match on Tuesday, Brahim Diaz scored a stunning individual goal to give Real Madrid a 1-0 win away to RB Leipzig. Leipzig was active but wasted early, while Real Madrid goalkeeper Andre Lunin made several saves after a controversial goal for the hosts was ruled out for offside. The German club paid the price early in the second half when Diaz opened the scoring. Recruited into the side in place of the injured Jude Bellingham, Diaz danced between 3 Leipzig defenders before curling a perfect shot inside the far post. "I'm intuitive," Diaz said of the goal. "I saw Vinicius Jr., and I wanted to give him the ball, but in the end I shot. It was a beautiful goal." Real midfielder Toni Kroos praised his teammate, telling Amazon Prime, "A piece of individual skill decided the game. If we're honest, it could have gone either way." The win was Real Madrid's 7th in 7 matches this season in the Champions League, and puts them in a prime position to advance beyond the round of 16 for the 4th consecutive season. Leipzig goalkeeper Peter Gulaxi said, "It was an open match," stressing that a stroke of luck decided the match. Real Madrid will host Leipzig in the return match in the Spanish capital on March 6.